Oh, this is where this GIF comes from. Oh, got it. Yo, what's up? So I decided that I want to start watching the DCEU movies. I've seen the MCU movies, watched all the Phase 1, 2, and 3 movies. I've seen a handful of like the Phase 4 stuff, haven't really watched a lot of it, but I know way more about the Marvel Cinematic Universe than I do the DC Extended Universe. And I just kind of wanted to go and start watching some of these movies. So I think I finally understand how to watch these movies in the correct order. It is kind of annoying that some of the movies got remakes so close to each other, so it's kind of hard to figure out where you're like what order you're supposed to watch these movies in. But like I said, I think I figured it out. But anyways, yeah, let's start with Man of Steel and get this started. Oh right, I think Hans Zimmer did the music for this movie. I kind of remember hearing this song like when this movie came out. Oh, that's interesting. Russell Crowe and Hans Zimmer. What? Okay, got a gooey baby. I'm guessing that's Superman. It's cool. You can kind of see the Superman insignia in his like armor. Damn. Hey, Russell Crowe as Superman. Oh my god. They have kelp babies. So like are babies here made? And then like maybe the natural birth that we saw at the beginning is like something that just doesn't happen anymore. Don't be careful with it or anything. Just smash it against the rocks real quick. Yeah, like the ship designs and stuff are really cool. Like it'd be interesting if this movie takes place on Krypton. These like weird, these like J.J. Abrams weird kind of zoom in, zoom out. Interesting. I like how these are like human looking people who just happen to find another planet with human looking people. Is this like how he got his powers or something? He's now super baby. I still don't, I guess, get why they can't go. Like, can they not just, does he not have an arsenal of personal ships that he can just get in and go? It's like you have this ship specifically built for a baby for some reason. Like, why not one for yourself?
What have you done?
We've had a child, Zod. A boy child. Krypton's first natural birth in centuries.
Oh, yeah.
And he will be free.
The Codex is Krypton's future. Abort the launch.
Why didn't you listen to me? I said abort. I asked nicely. Oh man. Space Gladiator for real. They should have had Joaquin Phoenix play that guy.
And he's beyond your reach.
He just like walks over to the computer, looks at the logs. He's going to Earth. Got it.
Bring that. I will reclaim what you have taken from us.
If all they had to do was wait 5 minutes, like wait 5 minutes, and then this like civil war ended, like wouldn't you kind of feel bad for sending your son off into the depths of space when you didn't seemingly have to? And like, how did they not plan for, I don't know, like an entire military to come stop whatever they were attempting to do? Oh man, that thing is definitely polluting the atmosphere. What? They had time to hold a trial and then launch the people who attempted to like destroy everything into space, but then they're just gonna like sit around and die. Ripperino. It's pretty cool like effect when that happened though. So I feel like they're overusing that zoom in. Yeah, I do know Henry Cavill plays Superman, so I'm guessing we just did a time skip.
The rig is about to explode.
Roger, Coast Guard.
Oh,
What about
Jesus.
the men left inside? Over.
Forget them. They're dead.
Greenhorn, fetch me my binoculars. Greenhorn.
You're like, dude, get it yourself.
You know how much longer we have?
So he's well aware that he has superpowers. Yeah, and he caught on fire and he was perfectly fine with that. Like, I know he has super strength, but like if your skin is resistant to fire, that's a hell of a thing. He's like, come on, help me out here. I can't save everything. Okay. Apparently being crushed by a giant pillar is his kryptonite.
I asked if you could tell me who first settled Kansas.
John M. Kansas, obviously. Oh, it's like he has X-ray vision, right? Like the time jumps actually are kind of cool. Like they kind of help figure out what's going on. The humpbacks are really cool. Kids are also, like, I wanted to say kids are awful. Like, can you imagine being in grade school and you can hear everything people are saying about you? It's like, it's not you thinking people are talking about you. You can actually hear them and be like, nah, you can keep that power. It's the Hulk. Nothing but farmland.
Come on, Dick Splash.
Dick Splash. Oh man, he deployed the stop sign and everything. Like, what can you do? He keeps like slipping out the back door and nobody notices him. Like, that's the real superpower. It's kind of cool that the theme keeps coming in and out, like whenever he's doing stuff. It's a good theme too. She knows. What if like the bus started rolling back in the water? He has to come back and save him again. Like, sorry. God, it's just so much corn. Every time I see like cornfields and stuff, I think of E.T., that movie.
I know you did, but we talked about this, right?
Can you imagine this happening in 2022? Like, superheroes confirmed. Just another log on the dumpster fire. It is the last like decade.
Can I just keep pretending I'm your son?
You are my son.
At least he has like two non-shitty parents. Like,
You have another
give him
father,
that.
too, who gave you another name. You owe it to yourself to find out what that reason is.
He just starts using that as a stamp. Oh man, there's this Superman stamp everywhere.
Leave her alone, man.
You really gonna stand up and try to fight this dude? Can you imagine being a superhero and then like people have just treated you like crap your whole life, and then you have the power to save them. And it's like, are they really worth it? Dude, that's awesome. I know her face, but I don't know what from.
Colonel Hardy, U.S. Northcom, Dr. Emil Hamilton from DARPA.
Dude, this shaky cam is something.
We were expecting you tomorrow there.
A submarine, maybe Soviet era?
Doubtful. That's 300 meters. Considerably larger than anything we know they built back then.
But here's the spooky part. The ice surrounding the object, it's nearly 20,000 years old.
I guess the implication is that it crash landed in the ice. Dude, can you imagine being there and your flashlight dies? Like, nightmare fuel. I was like, what the hell was that? It's like, okay, never mind. You win. What the hell? It's like, is this like a recording or that thing just like whipped her now? So, oh God, I thought you were superhuman too. Oh God, he's gonna use flash and this thing's gonna freak out.
I can do things that other people can't. Hold my hand. This is gonna hurt.
What if you can't like regulate how hot it is? He just like burns an even bigger hole in there. Like, oh God, I'm sorry. This is my first time doing this. Oh, Clark turned the ship on. Way to go, man.
I can't print this, Lois. You might have hallucinated half of it.
What about the civilian contractors who corroborated my story?
The Pentagon is denying that they're...
Lawrence Fishburne's in this too. This is like a stacked movie.
Here won't print it, but if it happened to leak online.
Got it. But
Man,
once described my
Windows Phone.
creeping.
Yeah, I used to have a Windows Phone. I freaking loved Windows Phone. Like Nokia Windows phones too. Oof. That's a good device.
My name was Jor-El.
And Cal? That's my name.
Kal-El. It is.
I have so many questions.
If his last name is L, why do they have an S as their logo? Oh.
Why did you send me here?
Every child was designed to fulfill a predetermined role in our society. As a worker,
Wait, this is
warrior,
on the ship?
soul. The people of Earth are different from us, it's true. But ultimately, I believe that's a good thing. They won't necessarily make the same mistakes we did. Not if you guide them, Cal.
How did this suit get on the ship?
Hope. That's what this symbol means. The symbol of the House of El means hope. Embodied within that hope is the fundamental belief in the potential of every person to be a force for good.
Did they launch an actual ship into space after they launched their baby? Like, why would you not get on the ship? Otherwise, like, they said this ship was in the ice for like 18,000 years or something like that. So it's like, how old is the freaking Superman? I feel like I'm not following this storyline well. Knees of steel is what this man has. It's like, can you imagine like jumping like that and smashing into the ground? Like, oh my God. How many animals, potential people did he just kill there? Super serial killer, more like it. No. Oh, he's leveling up. He's powering up. Like, what? mechanic would allow you to fly like this? Can he just bend space-time? Dude, the shaky cam, man, it's super shaky. Like, whoever did the shaky effect, you nailed it. It shakes.
A school bus that went into the river?
He's the bully on the bus. Dick Splash guy.
Mrs. Kent? I'm Lois Lane. I'm from the Daily Planet.
What?
I know I've seen her in something too, and I can't place it. Dude died at 46, I think? 1951 to 1997?
I figured if I turned over enough stones, you'd eventually find me. Where are you from?
What if that was just like a groundskeeper?
Let me tell your story.
It's a tornado! Oh my god. People leaving pets in cars. It's like, get up and run, man. What are you doing? Oh, this is where this GIF comes from. Oh, got it. I always see this like posted online. I had no idea what it was from. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean for the sad moment to not be sad, but I was happy to know where the meme comes from.
He knows your Woodburn's anonymous source and he cannot wait to rip you a new one.
Dude, I've seen this guy in a movie too. Like, God, there's so many people in this movie.
Can you imagine how people on this planet would react?
Man, it's like the theme of this. People aren't smart enough or emotionally intelligent enough to handle this. Like, this movie is not wrong. It's like my one response to this whole movie. You're not wrong.
I found him.
Who?
My parents. My people. I know.
Just like, oh God.
That's wonderful.
That's just now. I'm sure she's gonna feel abandoned.
Does anybody know where we keep
Yeah,
the
so
powder
there's
cartridges? What's going on?
two separate ships
You gotta see this.
on Earth. It's just like, where did that first one come from? Where Superman gets his suit from? Like, I still don't understand that part. UFO sighted. It's probably not good. Dude, can you imagine being out on a farm and the lights go out and all of a sudden you start hearing this creepy sound?
You are not alone. He will look like you, but he is not one of you.
Dude, just like a message like this would have people turning on each other like crazy.
The Daily Planet's Lois Lane knows who this guy is, and I think that she's the one that we should be questioning.
Well, hold on. You're saying Lois Lane?
Dude.
Are you watching this?
Oh,
crap?
there's the bus driver.
Been running all morning.
Her getaway was like pretty low effort. Didn't really get far.
Don't play games with me, General. I'll surrender. But only if you guarantee Lois's freedom.
Is there really wind in the desert like that? I didn't see anything else flapping.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
Well, here it's an S. How about...
Jeez. The universe doesn't revolve around the Earth, Lois. The shaky cam, man. It's like the cinematography in this movie is really good a lot of the times. And then the shaky cam comes and it's like, why? I like how we have like tanks and people wearing body armor and it's like, dude, like, it literally will not save you.
I'll go.
Yeah, I really like the space segments. Like when these ships are in space and stuff, they look so good.
Help him.
I can't. Whatever's happening to him has to run its course.
It's just like, if he makes it, he makes it. Or if he dies, he dies.
For 33
It's like,
years,
why would they?
prepared.
Why would all the
Finally,
outposts like
detected
die
a
off?
stress beacon, which you triggered when you accessed the ancient scout ship. You let
So it
us,
is an ancient ship. Like, why was the suit on the ship?
and now it's within.
No. God. I can't be a part of this.
Then what can you be a part of? No.
I mean, you're not really fighting it. You're just kind of like, Is he taking like blood samples or something now? Aren't they all like stronger than humans? Like, wouldn't her like using that much effort to push her like potentially throw her through the wall? Like, oh, we got a defective one. Oh God, no! You just casually fall out into space here real quick. Use the force! It's kind of a cool sequence, I guess.
Where has he hidden it?
It's a path of destruction behind this man. Yes, like mess with the dude's mom, like you know you're in for one.
Done to me.
My parents taught me to hone my senses on.
Dude, don't tell him how you figured it out.
Focus on just what I wanted to see. Without your helmet, you're getting everything. And it hurts.
Like, why are you explaining it? Dude, that dude on the right is humongous.
Get away from the window.
That's gonna save you.
Get inside.
This feels very Hulk-like.
Unsure of yourself.
It's weird, like they just flew through a granary and it exploded.
Sense of morality, and we do not.
But the IHOP wall stopped him. It's just like, what?
Anything.
Goes through a concrete wall and bends the bank door. But the IHOP walls will stop him.
It is that evolution always wins.
Okay, like now we're starting to get into the action. Like this fight scene is awesome so far. All right, he's out cold. Never mind. We're done. It's over. That's pretty awesome. It actually kind of looked like Injustice, the video game. Some of the fight, like combos and stuff. Like, oh man, when a knife doesn't look like a knife, you know you're screwed.
A good death has its own reward.
I like how everything is casually exploding in the middle of the street, though. Like, no buildings are being touched.
Mom?
I'm all right.
Yeah. We just had a car come through the ceiling. We're good, though. It's kind of crazy. There's, what, like 5 people on this ship, and they're holding the whole world hostage. Just advanced technology and just being, like, 1,000,000 times stronger than humans. Man, like, what would you even do if you just walked outside and you saw this giant ship coming down towards the ground? It's like, at this point, you gotta know that you're pretty much screwed. Whatever they're doing. That sound is, like, really awesome, though.
The alien, sir. That's what they're calling him. Superman.
This is super alien, you know, the guy that we were hunting down earlier.
Is that what I think it is?
It's the ship he arrived in.
This ship is powered by something called a phantom drive. It bends space. Zod's ship uses the same technology, and if we can make the 2 drives collide with one another...
A singularity can be created.
Like a black hole.
Yes. So if we open up this doorway, then theoretically they should be pulled back in.
Avionics are going haywire. The gravity field is pulling our missiles down. We gotta get closer.
All right, everybody, we're leaving. We're leaving the building now.
You're just now leaving? You're watching all of this happen and you're just now leaving. Dude, that's like a terrible street to be on. It's like an entire building is falling towards you. Like, get on a side road.
Tell me, you have Jor-El's memories, his conscience. Can you experience his pain? I will harvest the codex from your son's corpse, and I will rebuild Krypton atop his bone.
Bye, Russell Crowe. It's like the equivalent of just dragging a file to the delete folder. Like, I got you. Imagine like some epic battle music playing. Ah, delete.
Let's get closer, come on, push!
Northcom, this is Guardian. Are we cleared to make the drop?
Negative, Guardian.
Seems like water bending at the same time that it's like terraforming. Man, like the music in this movie is so good. Like the build up to that whole scene was awesome.
He did it.
Take a look.
Co-pilot's aircraft.
Co-pilot's aircraft.
Let me stop flying the plane real quick. I can solve this problem. Co-pilot's like,
If you destroy this ship, you destroy Krypton! Krypton had its chance!
Oh man. He's just like, screw this ship! Oh, there goes the baby swamp. He's like, we have it backwards. You just gotta flip it over. Easy. Oh my god, are you shitting me? Dude, I'll say like the one thing that's like really different about this movie compared to like an MCU movie is they are not afraid to kill people off.
I'm going to make them suffer, Cal.
Okay, this is like very Dragon Ball Z right now. Like Goku versus Broly. I like how it was like days without an accident, 106, then he hit it and it was 0.
Trained my entire...
If they're seemingly stronger without the armor, then like why do they wear the armor? Dude, like the fight scenes are really good. Like for a fight where they're gonna be flying around and like destroying a bunch of stuff, and just there's a ton of stuff happening on screen. Like I think they did a really good job choreographing this and then like animating it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. A little into the Spider-Verse there. Oh, we lost the GPS satellite. This is definitely very Dragon Ball Z like though. It's like you went into space and you came back and you're still fighting in the same spot. Like really? Probably just break his neck or something. Okay, it's like you just break his neck. Those people also could have helped you by getting out of the way a little bit more than they did.
I know you're trying to find out where I hang my cape. You won't.
Then I'll ask.
Dude, this Superman theme, Man of Steel theme, whatever it is, the music is really good. It's super simple too, but it's so good. Did you know that suit was on the ancient ship? Kevin Costner? Did you put the ship there? I still like, I can't figure out how was that suit on the ship? All that footage of him fighting and him putting on glasses is the thing that like, okay, it's a completely different guy than who we saw on TV. How did he get a job there?
Welcome to the planet.
Glad to be here, Lois.
All right, the ending kind of lame, but that was a really good movie. It was different than I thought it would be, and way better than I thought it would be. Zack Snyder, okay. It's like the zoom in shaky cam. It's just like, this feels like Joss Whedon kind of. But yeah, like that movie was really good, way better than I thought it would be, and I remember people like the joke about the DCEU was that it was like dark and oh man, was it dark and edgy or something like that? And like I didn't get that vibe from this movie. I thought it was like I said, on par basically with like an MCU movie, except that they were willing to do a lot of on-screen deaths. And aside from the shaky cam, no complaints about the movie. So I think the next movie up is Batman vs Superman, as far as like trying to watch these DCEU movies in some kind of order. And so like I tried looking, I didn't see, yeah, it was Hans Zimmer. Nice. I didn't see another Batman movie that was part of the DCEU. So like I think they just threw Batman in Batman vs Superman. And so I guess we'll just jump into that one next without any kind of introduction to who Batman is. But like I feel like if you don't know who Batman is, then then you've been under a little bit of a rock. But yeah, so like I've seen the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. Saw like the Michael Keaton Batman movies. And like the one with Clooney, the one with Val Kilmer, and there might be like one other one. I know there is The Batman that just came out within like the last couple of months, and I don't think it's like actually part of the DCEU. And so, anyways, we're not going to watch a Batman movie apparently as part of all this, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be the end of this one, and then I'll see you in the next one.